I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it may be. I am just kind of playing residual stuff that's left over. Yeah, I can hear you. I did hear that. Yeah. I'm gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. The little flowers. That's pretty. I'm just collecting the residual stuff that, you know, in the chaos of the main storyline, we may have missed, you know. So this is a very chill, session of, because I did think that it was odd that for this particular area I didn't come across a single pillar and a single painting area and a single foxton, so they're there, but I just missed them pretty much. There's a pillar just sitting here. Oh, it's so fluffy. Oh, look how pretty, look at a little foxtail. I wanna see. I like, in the first game they had them too, like a fluffy, they had the fluffy ones. I wanna look at the fluffin' stuff. No. Is that it? Yes. It is a foxtail. I want it. We're gonna put that on our naked one, right? No, we can put it on our fox one. Yes. Wait, get. Okay. Instead of the gold, we can have the gold one, but we're also gonna have a foxtail, so we'll put it on the big one. Yeah. Look at that. And then ちょっと待ってね. I'm having like, hang on. I always forget to. There we go. And then share it. I'm sorry, I'm behind. I was just busy playing. Yeah. This is gonna be kind of a slower pace because I have to try to discover certain areas. I don't know if there's another fluffy one that I have. I don't have that fluffy one. Pretty sure I had another fluffy one. And I'm not even done with those because apparently there's more of those too. Yeah, these pillars. You can just have fluffy tails. Look at the fluffy tails. They're so cute. I have fluffy tails. So adorable. Yeah, I never use this anyway, so this is purely just because. Okay, but there's supposed to be a fox den somewhere around here too. Let me see. Kind of in this area. Where's my little fox? Wait, the tree, duh. It's always where the red tree is. Yeah. Little honey. Little. That's where the black fox is. Oh, wait. He's silent. Hello, baby. I can hear you now. Yeah. I see you. I think it's funny that I'm wearing this with the black, and that's when I come across the black fox. Hello, baby. You're so pretty. Yeah. Hello. You're so adorable. Yes, you are. Where are we going? Oh. Mine. You trickster. Tricky. I went around it. You're being a little trickster. Tricky. Yeah, you little trickster. You know what you're doing. You little tricker. You little tricky. Me? You're the fly one, yeah. Oh, chuckle. Where? Oh. Mischief. You mischievous little. I'm still gonna boop your snoot. Can I boop your snoot? Yeah. I wanna pet him. Hello. You're so adorable. You think you're funny, do you there, little guy? He's funny. He's like, hee. He's having His best life. Look at him. He's so cute. He's like, hee 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 hee. I made a funny. We already did that. We already did that. Stop it. Stop it. Deselect things. Deselect things. Okay. No. But I realized like how much I missed by coming over here. I'm still missing a puzzle box, and I found out that that puzzle box that I'm missing is like the last location of the Kitsune clan people. And it's based off of the last one that you went to, and I don't remember, so I went to every single one of them and still couldn't find it, so I have no idea how to come across it. I basically will just have to randomly come across it. Did all the Inari shrines. And I've done all of these too, but I think some of them you have to play like multiple times until you get a charm. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. But see how many like of the Pillars of the Fallen I've missed in the paintings? It's crazy. Yeah. So that's kind of why I've been just sweeping. See, and I had those areas of the maps filled. I just didn't come across them. It's kind of weird. Yeah. But see, stuff like this, you wouldn't think is a big deal, but it is. So these little areas that aren't quite filled in could be where like a painting spot is, or a pillar, you know, and it's like, so you really have to like cover every inch of the map. Yeah. Hey. For example, there's supposed to be a whole bunch in this one. Yeah. There's even supposed to be one up here. I don't know. I didn't really see a place to paint. That's what I'm saying. Going back and collecting all the very detailed, like, little things that I missed along the way. Because it could be anywhere on this mountain crest. I think it would be cool to be over here because you see, she could paint the Misty Mountains. You know? And see, that just gets you down there. But that's the altar that I went to. What's that? That was the person that I beat, and she made a like little thing for him. Yeah. And I already did this. And it could be anywhere. That's the whole thing. It could be anywhere on here. Are you kidding me? She didn't grab it as usual. It wouldn't be a frickin' game if she didn't, like, not grab shit. She won't jump. Oh my god. Not today, man. Okay. There's no way to... Yeah, there's no point even trying to go that way. I just ran all that way over there for nothing. Ugh. And they have some... Apparently there's one over here. Supposedly there's 4 in the grasslands area. Yeah. And the thing that makes it confusing is it's kind of similar to the fox dens, where it's areas I've already covered. It's like some of these are areas that I had already been to. You know how some of the spots for areas that you know, it's spots in the map where you didn't necessarily unlock it yet? Yeah, that's not the case. It's areas that I have unlocked. And that's what makes it confusing, because it's like I've actually unlocked, like, that spot in the map. Mm-hmm. I wonder where they are. They were trying to trap me. Little do they know I don't always travel on my horse. So yeah, that's kind of the problem, is it's even like little spots that I've already, you know, been to. It's supposed to be like right here. So it's probably up. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm exactly where it says that it's supposed to be, and I'm still not seeing it. I'm wondering if it's in the water somewhere. You know what I mean? Can I talk to this person maybe or something? There's a rest spot. It could be a bear. It could be a bear. Yeah. Maybe when I did this shrine, I was so distracted to doing the shrine that I missed the, you know, like I was so busy going here that I missed something up here. Aha! Yeah, see? It was me. Yeah. I always assume it's a user error first. Like, I'm blind. I can't see anything. I missed it. I got too excited because my autistic brain, like, does that type of shit. So I've lived with me long enough to know that it's usually me. I'm the first to be like, yeah, I fucked up. It was me. It was my fault. This is how it was for Ghost of Tsushima as well. I beat the game and then spent like a few days, honestly, just kind of going back through and doing all the little stuff. And to me, as much as I really love the story, this is kind of my favorite part because you're just looking at nature, you're enjoying everything, it's pretty, you can really appreciate the map more. So that was the mount. Okay. I've done the frog one, so there's still 2 more. Yeah. Just in this area. It's towards the bottom, it says. See, and there's so much stuff here that it makes sense that I didn't get it. It's supposed to be like right here, which makes sense of why I didn't see it. And it also makes sense why this is here, because it's supposed to bring you right to it. Wow. I went right by it. You see what I mean? Yeah. It's like... That's pretty. Yeah. When I'm just doing my normal watercolor and not some of the crazy stuff that I do, it's very similar to this. Just simple. That's why I love it so much. She's making a crab. Is that a crab? Is that a crabby? A little crabby crab. It is. Oh, adorable. I like the red. Yeah, it's really cute because they're little crabbies. My mom's a Cancer, so I always give her shit for it. Krabby Patty. I'm sorry. She doesn't even know SpongeBob. I just give her shit for it. And we kind of talk shit about each other because I'm a Scorpio and she's a Cancer. And like, well, you can't really say anything because we're both, you know, like exoskeletal, you know, same concept. I just have a tail. And poison. I'm basically the 2.0 version of her. Look at the little bird on the thing. Oh, I love when they do that. Wait, did I get that pillar? I'm pretty sure I did. Because it's right there. Wait, I'm looking in that direction. So yeah, that is the one that I got. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. There's one more on this particular area that I need to get. The plum crane. Excuse me. Which is... Oh, I did that one. Okay. So that's good. And we move on to the Tokachi Ridge. Range, sorry. There's two. Let's see if we can see them first. There's one. So I got the free skies. And then... So I'm missing one. Wait, no I'm not. I did both of those. Okay. So we got that area clear. The wilds. There's two in the wilds? Wait a minute. How do you... See, this was what I was confused about. Because there's like a whole area, but it's like, how do you get to it? You know what I mean? You remember? Because you had to like take the ferry to the big lake and all this stuff. But maybe it's where the shrine is? I'm confused. Wait. Oh. Okay. So it counts, like it says no, the wilds here, but it highlights both. Yeah. Leave me alone. And I don't have... Oh, I do have one. So I have the drying bark one. Okay, so we'll get that. And yeah. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just going through... yeah. So we need peaceful Khotan unless I did get it somewhere. But I'm assuming... Because it's in the mountain. Yeah, and it's like right here. So, Pillar of the Fallen? Actually, let's just go to the fairy guy and ride there. Hello, friend. It's really good to see you once again. Hello, friend. Is that where we're going? Where that yellow tree was. Honor. Yeah, where that yellow tree was. Is pretty much where it is. Because, to be honest, when I do the shrines, I get so sidetracked with the shrines that I don't do the other stuff. So you see this here, I went like up here and did all of that instead of doing the painting. Yeah. See, and you go up here, and that's where the painting is. I continued onward and went that way and did the shrine. Because I'm a shrine addict. See, it was right here. But that's why we're doing this. We're going back and so we can appreciate each of these too. What a beautiful view. See, I would just have like a little hut there. It's along the river. You have the mountainous view. Everything's still close by, but you still get like peace. You know. Yes, I was about to say, splash of color. I love when she adds the splash of color, because I do the same thing to my watercolors, especially the black ones. I always add a splash of color. And okay, so okay. We're almost done with the paintings. The Ishikari Plain, which is up, that's Tissue Ridge. There we go. There's 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we have Defiant Roots and Chatting Crows. But we need Crashing Waves, which would make sense. It means there's one like along here somewhere. Otaru Beach, which is down here. Wait, I did do that one. I was a good boy and I did all of them for this area. Good. Okay. Nah. In. Okay. Teshio Ridge. There's 2. One. Howling Pack. So Frozen Moment. Frozen Moment sounds like it's probably in the mountain somewhere. That could be wrong. Oh, I did both of those too. So and then there's 2 on the coast. Wait, no, down here. Sorry. There's 2 here. 1. The Imperial Sakura is the one that I'm missing. Okay, so, and it's where the castle is. Okay. And it's the Sakura, so I'm hoping she'll use the pink. So this is the last one, which makes sense. And it's like down here. We're gonna go here and then go down. Yeah. Okay. Just enjoying getting all the little things that I missed. Oh, it's right there. She's gonna do the tree. Nice.
穏やかだった城が今や見る影もない。
This was the painting I was hoping for the whole game, where she paints the Sakura. Yes. But the water, well, of course you have to get the, yeah. Oh, yes, she's using the pink and the little bird. It's so beautiful. Look at the little face on the bird. Oh, the splash of pink. Oh my god. It's so pretty. I love it. Yes. Okay. We have all of those. Wait, what are we doing? Why does she have that? Yeah, I was gonna say, she should not be wearing anything other than that. We got all of our core stuff. We got all the Onryo stuff. We got all the melee stuff. All the revenge stuff. And all the little stuff. Yeah, we got all of that stuff. It's just these things. The Pillars of the Fallen we're gonna do, because we're missing 5, which is a lot. That's probably the thing we're missing the most of, which, yes, it is. The games, I basically would just have to like go to each place and play enough of the games until I get a charm. Because I think some of them I won like one game and then I just walked away. But you're supposed to play until you get a charm, which I didn't know. So I've been to all of the gambling dens and gambled, but I didn't get a charm from each of them. I only got a charm from like half of them, and I don't remember which ones. Which is why some of the gambling dens are highlighted in red. Like this. Where they're like this. It basically means I have to play more of it to get the charm. Because essentially I just didn't do it enough. Yeah. But we are Pillars of the Fallen. I wonder if there's a song for Pillars of the Fallen. That's Yote Camps. So she doesn't have a song for that. Okay, that would have helped, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Well, and I'm not in any big hurry either. Yeah, I'm just completing this stuff, but it's not like I have to do it in a hurry. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay. So we start from the beginning again. There's a lot. There's 5 Pillars of the Fallen. Wait. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can see. There's 1. It just says Pillar of the Fallen. They might all be here because there's 5 and I'm only seeing 1 that I did. So there's our 4, because I'm pretty sure there was 4 that I was missing. I'm missing 5. And 4 out of the 5 are in this first area. That's funny. Okay. We have to go to gear because it's going by the names. We have Unyielding Tempest. It's crazy to have to go through them like this. Noble Mist. Okay. So we actually already have 2 of those. Starlight Abyss, I'm pretty sure we have 2. Yeah, because it's the one that I use. So out of the 5, we just need Noble Mist. Yeah, it's crazy. I was looking at the wrong map. You saw where I just was looking. I get too ahead of myself sometimes. Yeah, because there's that one. No, this was the map that I was looking at originally. I just moved down. Okay, then yeah. But I'm thinking it's these little whiteout spots. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like right there. Okay. She's still trying to play the frickin' thing. We're gonna go to the garden. And it makes sense that I missed the pillar here because this was like the big garden that I talked about that's exactly like the one in Japan for me. So I remember when I spent so much time just, you know. And apparently this one is really beautiful and will go perfectly with my... Wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah. My blue and white. Look at that. You know me with all the water. Noble Mist. I want to see the whole thing. The swords for me, even in Ghost of Yotei, it was like, for me, the swords was the most. Look at that. That was pretty. Ginkgo's Reckoning. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe from the other side. It's a bear, yeah. I'm trying to do something. It's like I don't have time for your crap. Yeah. It's supposed to be over here though. Maybe there's like a new crawl from this side. Yeah. I don't know. Let me look at something here. Oh, for fuck's sake. So annoying. Okay. Yeah, it's like just the right height that you can't ride your horse under it, but you can't jump over it either. I want to say... Yeah, get stuck on the tree right when there's a bear nearby, you idiot. Okay. Am I gonna have to kill it just so it leaves me alone? Apparently, because it's not gonna go away. There. Mm-hmm. This one's kind of a pain in the ass, which explains why I don't have it, because... Mm-hmm. Because even what it's saying is not even it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if maybe, you know, like that area right there. Yeah, it looks like that's it right there. So basically where the map had me trying to go doesn't make sense. Yeah, it had me in, you saw where I came from. Dude, go. Yeah. It basically had me in the complete wrong area, so I had to like do it myself. That's why I said before, sometimes, that's kind of why I don't really use guides. The only reason I'm using guides right now is because I don't know what I have and what I don't have, so it's better to specifically just get what I don't have instead of going back through every single thing and then wasting time on stuff I've already collected. So I'm only going for collecting the stuff that I do have. Yeah. But the downside is sometimes these guides they're not accurate. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Unyielding Tempest we have, the Bone Zone we have, the Nobleness we have, Starlit Abyss we have, Ginkgo's Reckoning. Right? Because I just collected it. I don't see it. There it is. Okay. So, now we move on to Bloodrest Honey. That sounds delicious. I don't think I have that one because I feel. Oh, I do. Okay. The name was like, oh. We have Silken Bloom. I wish they were in order, but they're not. So we actually have all of the Takachi ones. Naota Wilds. Go back up. And we have Hunter's Vigilance. And I'm pretty sure we have Tanaka's Beauty. Bounty, yeah. Okay. So there's 2 whole sections. See, that's why I'm doing it this way. That saves me from going to 2 whole separate maps. Infamous Strike. Ah, okay. Crimson Yokai. Yeah. Okay. Koromodako's Reach. There's that. So that's 3 areas we don't have to go to. That's what I'm saying. Like, this saves me so much work. Matsuda's Club. I'd rather scroll through these multiple times and go through each name than to be writing all over the place. So this one we don't have. Teshio Ridge. So we don't have to go here. We don't have to go here. We don't have to go here. But there's a lot in Teshio Ridge. Sakura Woods. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. There must be a house here too. Wait a minute. Did we miss a house? Like an entire house? What's going on? We're gonna walk because... How do you miss a house? Wait, it's over here. No. It looks like a house was here. I'm not sure. Wait. For fuck's sake, bro. Get your mutts out of my ass. They have to be trotting along. Nothing else better to do. Yeah, like you guys need to get a hobby. Get a life, get a hobby. Do something with yourself besides harassing people on the road. Like, it's like when you're kids and you lock your brother or sister out of the house. He basically locked her out. Yeah, she can't get in. She could have pulled him out for her so she can at least get in. You know? Yeah. Whoa. You're not even gonna try to look for him? So that's just it? You're just gonna sit there and cry? Like, we're not gonna try to find him? Like, maybe he's still alive, you know? We're just gonna be like, oh, I guess he must be dead, because we found some blood. I would hope that my sibling would do more than just sit there and cry. You know, like, at least confirm that I'm dead, you know? That's what I would do. How do I get up on it? Gotta get on this one, I guess, and then jump over. I was thinking that the other rock would have. Move your ass. There we go. Another fluffy. It's so fluffy, I love it. We're gonna put this one on. A clip. Yeah. Now I have two, and they're both fluffy. Wait a minute. There's that one. There we go. Why is that one in the front and then you can't see the one in the back? So I need to reverse it just so I can see it. There we go. And then this one. There, now we can actually see both. Pretty. And where's her mask? Why does this game keep fucking with my shit? Yeah, I had my kitsune mask and it keeps like fucking with my stuff. There. Okay. Now we go... There's one here too. And this is the one that I really want because it is like white fluff. I want my white fluffy. Leave me alone. It's white and it's fluffy. Yeah, and it's like obvious. It's right there. Okay. Yeah, I remember doing these, all of the stuff that I've missed, it's like I remember what I was doing at the time, and they had me running, like they had me riding through these hills because I was looking for a person. So I remember, you know, most of the stuff that I missed, it's because I was hot on the trail of somebody and I just rode through those areas, so it's like I opened that part of the map but didn't actually get the stuff for it. And I love the white fluff. Look at the white fluff. Where else? That's Ignato's Rose, Regal Punisher. I think we have Regal Punisher. Blood in the Snow we have. We have Karu's Fortune. We have Sakura and the Moonlight. Let's see if we have Raven's Fortress. We do not. I already did all of those. The bamboo strikes, yeah. Because the only one that I hadn't done was the one with the lightning, like the electrical thing. And I knew that those swords and stuff that was in it had something to do with it. I just didn't know what, because I pulled them all out once before. My problem was I didn't throw them far enough away. So I had like the right idea. Wait a minute. Maybe over here. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Don't be a drama queen. Some falls are legit. But most of the time it's like I fell twice that distance as a child and it didn't take half my life, you know what I mean? Like, it's 5 feet, it's not 20. Okay, and we have Raven's Fortress. I'm pretty sure I have a couple more. Wait, that's all 20. Okay. So I did all the rest. Okay. Got everything, got everything. So I just need a puzzle box. The puzzle box is the hard part. Because remember when I was riding around everywhere, going to every Kitsune area, I already kind of did that and I didn't come across it. Yeah. But there is supposed to be... It's not on there yet. I can't. It's true. So pretty much all I have to do now is the puzzle box, the very last one. And the good thing, the only good thing about the puzzle box thing is they're all in one area. So whereas with these I had to travel to like different maps and stuff. The good thing is, instead of going from here to there to here to there, like all of the locations are just within this one part. So I could literally just start from one area and just, but I kind of already did that. Yeah. The black dye house. It's gonna be masks. It's gonna be the mask in like the color black. Armor. Oh. Yes. I will take it. Because it's actually armor. The masks are always the last thing that I collect in this game. Because I'm not big on... I'm not too big with like hats and masks and stuff. I prefer just like the armor and the swords. So for me, out of the gear, I prefer the armor, the weapons, and like the shamisen and the saddle and stuff. not too big with these. I don't like putting stuff on my head, in case you can't tell. And it's kind of partially because I don't like to cover my hair and I don't like to cover my face. Because I like both. I don't know if that sounds really vain, but it's like things on my face, it's like a sensory thing. Yeah. I don't like putting anything on my face at all. Anything that covers my face at all, it drives me insane. And then for hats, I like the way hats look, but I like my hair more. Like, I actually like my hair. A lot of people hate their hair. I like my hair because it's naturally wavy, but it's easy to straighten. It's thick and it's soft. And I actually like my natural hair color. A lot of people will dye their hair different colors because they think they get bored with their hair color. I actually don't get bored with my hair color. Yeah, like right now I have like a tiny little strip of like white blonde in it at the very bottom that I could literally just cut out. Or black will cover it very easily. Little things, but to completely dye my hair a totally different color, no. I did one of those things where you take your picture, and I don't like the way any hair colors look on me. Blonde is a definite no. Orange and red, I don't like orange and red to begin with, so that's a no. The only thing that I liked was really deep blue. Basically, like if I were to keep my black hair, but make like a really deep indigo, kind of like highlighted throughout it, I think that would be pretty. And same thing with purple. You know. Basically my colors. Green does not belong on your head. This is just for me. I've seen other people, I've seen every color of the rainbow on people, and it's like, hey, that looks awesome, you know. But for me, it's like I don't want a green head of hair, you know. And also because I know how much of one, you're destroying your hair because you have to bleach the fuck out of it to get it light enough. And then yeah, it destroys your hair. And I have really thick, pretty black hair. I'm not gonna destroy my hair. That's why it's thick and soft. And I actually like my hair. Like, yeah. And it's just self-expression. Like, you dye your hair. Your hair is what, like naturally, like a dirty blonde, I guess? Medium brown, something like that. I've seen you with like burgundy, fiery red, platinum blonde, white blonde. You did the gray thing, you did the lavender thing. Like, you do all the different colors. Yeah, and then I'm the opposite, where it's like I just like my natural black. Yeah, and I have a strip at the very bottom that's like a white blonde. Yeah, because my hair is naturally yin energy. So the strip of white is like, you know, when you look at a yin yang and you see the black with the white dot and the white with the black dot, essentially that strip in the bottom of my hair is the white dot in the sea of black in my hair. That's why. Because I'm yin energy. So that little strip is like a little of yang. Yeah. And I think it's cute. Leave me alone. Ooh, and now that I have a white fluffy, when I come back in, because I'm about to go outside and smoke, when I come back in, we're going to make a white fox outfit. Because now we have the white fluffy tail. So we're going to make a fluffy white fox instead of the brown. Because the white kitsune are my favorite. I like, yeah. Fennec foxes are my favorite. Yeah, but I always wanted to have a fennec fox. If I had basically the house that my grandmother has in Japan, that's basically like a big, yeah, if I actually took over that family homestead, I would have peacocks and white peacocks, I would have fennec foxes, I would have my koi in the water, because she still has a couple of koi, but because they're high maintenance, you have to keep everything clean, and you don't want the water to get murky, and they're pretty good about keeping the water clean, but you still have to feed them on a regular basis. And they used to have a lot of pets, but when my grandfather passed, once each pet would pass, then she didn't get any more. I think what it is she's afraid that if she gets another pet, that the pet will outlive her, and then she'll feel like it's a burden to someone else. Not to be like negative, but more of like, I'm not going to get a dog, die 2 years into its life, and then now someone else has to take care of this dog that they didn't ask for, like, because to just put them in a shelter is like, that's not right, But yeah, I'm supposed to inherit the family homestead when she passes away. And when that happens, because of the way that the estate is set up, it has a Zen garden, it has sakura trees coming into it, it has a koi fish pond in the front, and it has a koi fish pond in the back. Like the one in the back is like where all the woods and stuff are, because the bamboo fence that I was talking about is basically just like to border the property. And there's even like some fencing that's up against the rocks to keep the rocks from falling into the yard. But yeah, there's like basically 2 big koi fish ponds, but one of them is really big. I would fill that with fish. And I also want to put like lily pads and lotuses in the big one. I don't know, some guy was yelling in Spanish. So like lily pads with lotuses and stuff, and put some lotuses in both of them. Yeah, and I also want to, because there's where the smaller koi fish pond is, like, because there's basically like, the way it's designed is like one big square, but it's open in the square. And where that opening is where like the Zen garden and the rocks and stuff that you step across, and the big Japanese maple. That Japanese maple was planted before the house was made, and the house is like generations old. So I want to reinforce the roots, if that makes sense, which basically means like tilling the earth around it to make sure there's no growth like infiltrating the root system to keep it thriving. And then I want to there's one area that's kind of like this long pathway that goes to the guest house. That long pathway, I want to make little arches and plant nothing but wisteria, and just have like a wisteria hanging from it. So you have the sakura trees leading up to the house that line both sides that's already there. And then you have the wisteria between the main house and the guest house. Both koi fish ponds would be thriving with koi, and lily pads with the lotus flowers. And there's a whole back section that's just kind of open. I want to make that into a garden. Just have a garden. Fresh vegetables and stuff like that. And on the back side of that, along the edging, I can put like fruit trees. Ones that make sense for that temperate area. Because where she lives, she actually sees all 4 seasons. So you want to plant trees that it makes sense. Yeah. Because some fruits are very tropical and they wouldn't really thrive. But you can plant certain fruits that can thrive, and they might like go dormant during the winter, but they can still thrive in the spring, summer, and fall. Yeah, there's like perennials, and then there's annuals and stuff like that. And in that same area, because it's so big, I could put a greenhouse. Like, yeah. And that's where I can have all my carnivorous plants and stuff like that. You know those big glass enclosed greenhouses that they used to have attached to old houses? I don't know, I can't think of it. It's like a conservatory. Yeah, where you can have your herbs and your plants and all of that. And then I would have like benches where you can read, and it'd be pretty. That's just ideas that I have for it to make it, and then also the house itself. I want to like keep the integrity of the house, because it's actually a historical home. So I want to, I don't want to paint over the natural wood. I want to like sand it down and bring out like the natural wood again. Yeah, like sand it down and then re-gloss it over with like the natural wood stain. And I already told her, I was like, I'm ripping all these tatami mats out and putting fresh. Like basically take all the tatami mats out, reinforce the wood flooring, and make it beautiful again, and then put fresh tatami mats. Same thing with the sliding doors, like put fresh paper in all the doors. And then like the plumbing, and I would have like modern electric and modern plumbing, but the house itself would still be, yeah. And she's updated a lot of it. Like she does have modern plumbing, but yeah, she does have the modern stuff, but I just mean like the fixtures themselves would be updated. Like one of her bathrooms, I would have like a stone sink. Yeah. Because within the house I'd have like little bonsai trees and little bamboo, and kind of like what I wanted to do in my apartment, which is put like a little miniature koi pond with like the rocks and the water, and like the miniature waterfall like over the rocks and stuff. Like you can do that in the house. So basically the whole house is inside and out, and in the yard is just nature. And it's like, yeah. Where all my pets can thrive. Because I could put my axolotls in the inside koi pond. They could just live in that instead of living in the tanks that I have them in. Same thing with my birds. My birds could all be in the conservatory. So it could be like a conservatory / aviary. So they can basically just be free in that whole area instead of in cages. And the pygmy kois that I have could also be in the koi ponds. You know what I mean? So it's like all my pets could basically have a bigger, more natural area to live and thrive in instead of being contained the way that they are now. Apollo wouldn't know what to do with himself. But then that would mean living in Japan. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, I probably wouldn't actually live there until I'm older, you know? It's like a second home, basically. And then when I'm old and gray, I would permanently live there. But just go back like a few times each year to enjoy it. So I would basically have a home base in Japan. Because the family that helps her maintain and upkeep it now, they're basically like extended family. They're not related to us, but generations of my family and generations of their family have been close. And they've been helping her this whole time, so it would literally be I would maintain that relationship with them. And they basically are like groundskeepers. And I would allow them to do what they do now. And then a couple of times a year, visit and stay there. That way it's maintained. You know, the plumbing is maintained in the cold months. If there's damages and stuff. Yeah. But it's like, if I go there in the spring, and in the winter each year, like, you know, yeah. To always have an apartment in New York. My actual house is in Japan. Because I don't want to buy a house. I don't have an interest in buying a house. Yeah. That's why I save all of my money. That's why I have the money, the amount that I have saved so far. That's why I have it. This lab job has made that possible. Because not only am I paying for everything here, but I have also stockpiled my savings. So it makes that possible. Because I know, like, when you're just some 17-year-old kid, like, how the fuck are you going to do all that? Like, you weren't, like, my grandmother is leaving me an inheritance of that house. And whatever else. Financially. Because she believes in me as far as what I'm doing. She's like, we've had multiple generations all following the same path, and you chose to forge your own path and start your own traditions and start your own path and do your own thing, and still carrying the family name with that new path. And she believes in that, because she was like, if it wasn't for that mindset, what all of our family is based on would not be here. So that home and those traditions and those generations that were in law and all that stuff, had they not had a mind of their own and been a little bit rebellious many generations ago, none of that would exist in our family. So she was like, you're not just representing like your own independent way, but that goes back to like the origins of our family roots of they kind of did the same thing. They forged their own path. And that's what our family is built on. Yeah, so technically my father was supposed to receive the house, but he doesn't want it. Because he's doing like his thing. Because she knows if my father took it, he would just sell it to the historical society. He would just sell it. Get the money for it. She knows I would actually like maintain it, reinforce it, make it beautiful again, make it thriving again. Let it be like a spa that people come to. Because the hot spring that I was talking about, it's small, but it's enough that it's like people can come there as a relaxing retreat, you know, and they pay a little bit of money, and there's a host there to greet them and make sure that they have food and make sure that, you know, do tea ceremonies, and they have food and they can drink sake and they can go to the hot spring and they can enjoy the koi ponds and the gardens and stuff, you know, like it's like a retreat and it's peaceful. But a few times a year I can go and stay. So it's like basically making it thrive instead of here, let's just sell it, you know. Yeah, and if they sold it to the historical society, that's probably what they would turn it into anyways, like a public place similar to that. But by doing it my way, it keeps it in the family and still achieves the same goal without just selling it to somebody. Yeah. Exactly. So that is something that I want to do. And since I'm a saver, it's very possible. Yeah. And it's not like, oh, it has to be renovations that are millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like most of the stuff that I talked about just requires work. And I'm not allergic to work. I will dig in the ground. I will sand things down myself. I know how to do a lot of stuff like that. The only thing that I don't know is like the electrical wiring and like the actual plumbing and stuff. And then I could just get a contractor to build the conservatory. Yeah, that would probably be the most expensive thing. Everything else is literally just like digging in the earth, planting things, you know. You buy like a little filtration machine to like suck up all the stuff at the bottom of the pond and clean it out, and like yeah, and the thing is it's not even in a bad way, because I went there, and I went there like in December, and it still was like clear. Yeah, so it's been very well taken care of. So it's not like it's derelict, you know, like it's actually still really beautiful. It's mostly just stuff that I want to plant, and then like cleaning the ponds and building the greenhouse. That's pretty much all I would have to do. And everything else is inside, which is just like clean the floors, take out the mats, you know, put fresh, and everything else I already have. So yeah, it's not like, oh, I would have to spend $1 million to refurbish it. No. So it's just the physicality of going there, staying there long enough to get it all done, and then those people maintain it. Yeah. Well, and for me, technically that would be the only house that I own, and I'm of the mindset, like, if I have a house, people are always welcome. So, like, if you want to travel over there, you have a place to stay. Because it's in a good location. It's on, like, the outskirts of, like, the city. Because Edogawa is, like, outskirts of Tokyo, basically. Yeah, so it's similar to here, where you take a train for like X amount of time, not even that much time, and you're in the thick of everything. Because that's what I did when I was there. And yeah. Let's see if we have... We're gonna use the white one. And then I like the we will find something. Yeah. I don't know if I already had the blue though. Let me see. Yeah, I did. So. Could do that. 'Cause that's pretty. Yeah. So pretty. Yeah. I like the blue and white. Yeah. But also, there's this too. Where is it? It's crazy, all the different things. Sorry. I could even use the one that I used before. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah, with my Fluffy. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. Hunting campfire. Sanctuary Grove. Oh, because I found the final kitsune. Hi.
見た顔もいる。みんな幸せそうだ。お前のおかげだよ。礼をさせてほしい。これだ。神の褒美には程遠いが、俺も心を込めて作った。稲荷の目。これで狐たちともっと仲良くなれるね。
Now I have the final fox. Hey baby, you see that stretch that the deer just did? That's what Apollo does. I call it his yoga stretching. Hello baby. Yeah. Where's the black one? I know there was one over here too. Hello. Kawaii. I know. You're a baby. Boop. He's so cute. 無事にたどり着けたのか。いい子だ。Hello, honey. 土産を持ってきたんだな。Maybe that one and that one. Probably closer to the house. Yeah, probably up here. Either that or down in here somewhere. Sorry. Hee hee. Aww. Yeah, I think it's over there, by the house itself. But yeah, those are just ideas. I talked about them before, about when that time comes, kind of ideas that I wanted to do for it. Which was basically turning it into a retreat. But still a place that I can visit multiple times a year if I want to, you know. Got the group of them. There's another baby bear. Hello. Hi. Aww. Absolutely. I hear you. Go play. Go run and play. Hello. I see you, little feeties. I don't see the black one. Maybe the black one was in... in here, yeah, with her. Well, he's here. Yeah. I love that they're everywhere, not just in one spot, but everywhere. Little baby. And that's the only thing I still don't have is the final puzzle box. Yeah. And I know that the dye houses are pretty much just stuff that I don't have yet. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. I think this is pretty. I could make a whole outfit based on the spring look as well. I wish we could make more outfits than just the 5. Because I have the white. Yeah. What I could do is combine. Wait. And make it this one. Wait, what's this? I like the blue. Mm-hmm. There we go. And now I can just turn this one into a springtime one. Yeah, like greens and stuff. Like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's true. That's pretty. I think that. I like both though. Yeah. I want it more spring. Yeah. I like the spring. Yeah. Because that mask is perfect for spring. Like, look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. And I can keep the white and gold. I can do the white. And something springy. Even that, yeah. But I want something like sakura, light green, you know, like pretty. Yeah, like see? And then the other one can be the green. Where was that pretty green one? I think it was here. Yeah, like look at that. Very springy. Mm-hmm. Maybe swap them. Yeah. So this is the pink one, so you can see it better. Yeah. And then this one is the green one. There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very springy. Springtime, the only springtime, birds sing. The spring. Oh wait, yeah, this was where we were supposed to go. So, go to the village. Wait, didn't we already do this one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already did this one. I think I had it set to Ooh, I like this. See? It's all hanging there. Yeah. Some mushrooms. I have to go all the way around. Oh my god, yeah. See, there's just so many areas, like I was saying before, where I had opened some stuff, but not all stuff. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that we just did this, and I just still had it pinned. Yeah, because it's on the coast. Mm-hmm. Because we were looking at... Because I've got everything done, so... Puzzle box and... that. Mm-hmm. My phone's ringing. I have it on silent. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true. Mm-hmm. It, so that leaves, I do know that, let's see. Two items available, okay. I'm pretty sure it's 2 masks, from what I remember, or 1 thing or something, yeah. Yeah. It looks so funny. I mean, I know it's part of the thing where you have to collect everything. Why does it look yellow? It looks yellow in the sunlight. Well, if it's gonna look yellow, then we can... See, it's supposed to be green. We don't want yellow. We'll just do that. Okay. There we go. It's like bamboo, yeah. But there's one that's pink. That if we're gonna go that route, I'm sorry. I'm just like, hey, if we're doing that, we may as well do the other one that's over here where it's like pink. Right? With the pink and green. But see, then it offsets the green. Yeah, there's so many that I like. Mm-hmm. See, that actually does look nice. I was thinking it was darker, but that's actually really nice. Is a different version of it nicer? Oh, it can't be upgraded. Okay, so, yeah. So yeah, we have springtime. So we have... I'm gonna put her thing back. Because this was her original look. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just curious what this would look like. It's very blue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just playing. Leave me alone. Yeah. But this was originally what I had. Yeah. So we can go. And apparently what I'm supposed to do is just play with him until I get... Play with him until I get the charm. Mm-hmm. Damn it. He's gonna, like, collect everything. Mm-hmm. Now you have to try to... Yeah. Well, fuck a duck. He did... How? How? Because it showed that he hit it. Okay, sure. And that's the thing, is these are... It's fun to play these, but they're very time consuming, and it's like you have to do it long enough until you get the charm that they give you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I deliberately was trying to hit it a little bit harder. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times you have to play with them, though, is the thing. Oh, just barely. Oh, come on. He's gonna get all of that now. He should not have started there. Yeah, he should not have started there. I don't know, I keep getting spam calls, it's really annoying. There we go. And then try to hit. Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch. Oh, he'll do it though. He'll do it. Mm-hmm. Because it's a computer. See, the force was enough to go all the way across the table, but not hit the other one. Yeah, that's BS. I'm deliberately doing this. I do that until he flicks it to where, yeah, I will deliberately do it. Mm-hmm. Because the computer will eventually, like, move it to the other side. Like, we're both doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. See, now it's within... Now it should be able to hit it. Nope, not quite. He's like, wait. Now it will, yeah. What the fuck? Well, now he's gonna fucking get it. That's bullshit. Oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, like it literally looked like it was a straight shot to it. Like, bullshit, man. I have a much more patience losing to a person than a computer that's just trying to screw me over, you know? Like, I'm playing against a computer, not a human being. Mm-hmm. See, it's gonna bounce off of that. Oh, now it doesn't bounce off of it, even though it's the same angle that the other one was. Okay, sure. I don't know how many times I have to... I think I have to beat each person like multiple times in a row is the thing, and then you get the charm. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's why I said this is the annoying part of the game, because the only way to get these charms is to sit here and continuously play this game. And you have to win like multiple times in a row to get the charm. So it's just really time consuming and annoying. And I'm playing against a computer who's automatically gonna get like perfect every time. And then they throw you like a curveball to like give you another chance, basically. See, like I'm playing against a computer. It's not really fair. That's kind of why I wasn't doing these, because you're playing against a fucking machine. The only way that I win these is if I like get every single one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically like this, where I get every single one without him getting anything. And it's the rematch that's always like a more complicated setup, and he wins. So I'm gonna start here. Yeah. I got lucky with that. Go for this one. How many times do I have to replay him until he gives me the charm? See, and that's the other thing, is I don't know how many, like, I don't know which ones I already got charms from. Yeah. I deliberately did it like that. Mm-hmm. It bounced off the cup. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be in the same situation that we were before, where it's like the only other remaining one is on the other side, and there's just a matter of outdoing the computer. Nice. I got lucky with that. We're doing it this direction. I'm not gonna have it fall off the table. See, and it just keeps doing match after match. Like, I'm making money, so it doesn't really matter. But the whole point is to get these charms. Oh, come on. Yeah. I already tried to get the final Fox box. That's why I was going all over the map. And I have no idea how to get it. These two things as well are like the two things that everybody struggled with. Because there was a person on a forum that multiple people were talking about it, and they were like, no matter how many games you play, they don't give the charms, but the little red dots are still saying that you don't have them. So there was somebody that said that they played like 40 games in a row and still didn't get anything for it. So I'm kind of basically just testing that theory. Yeah. Yeah. And of course it hit that one. Bitch. Ugh. Yeah, have fun trying to get on the flip side though. He's just gonna knock it into, yeah. But I can pick where I want to go. There we go. Yeah, it's just gonna keep doing this. And see, that's the thing that I was saying, is pretty much the way that it is you're supposed to get a charm, because each town has one of these. That's what all these are. Well, wait a minute, that one doesn't. So see how some of them don't have the red dot? Like that one doesn't have the red dot? That means I got the charm from that one. Okay, And then this one doesn't even have a place to gamble. Okay. Damn it. It's not what I wanted to do, but sure. Okay. Yeah, that one has a red dot. That one has... Wait. Let's go here and see if we can get... Because I'm pretty sure in this area I didn't even play. Hello? There we are. Oh, it's her. It's not what I wanted. Maybe upstairs? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So... Hi. See what I mean though? Like, and the other one doesn't even offer that. Oh, hello. Okay, wait a minute. Let's do this. Okay. I want to play this in real life with somebody. Okay. He's not very happy about it. That's enough gambling for me. That's funny. Okay. So we get that one. But you see what I mean? So basically where there's a red dot is ones that... Oh, but you see how it's still there? The red dot is still there. So that means I just need to go to each one, because sometimes the red dot being there doesn't necessarily mean anything. Wait, this is where I just was. So this is the one that I need to go to, the port. Oh, they're the same. So these two have the same... Okay, that's confusing. This one doesn't even have one. Yeah, we're just looking at stuff. Yeah, because I'm stubborn.
遊ぶか。
よし、やろう。
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we can go over here. That was close. Whoa. I got a little crazy. Mm-hmm. See, and there's no offer for a charm, so that's not one of them. But somehow there's 3 charms I'm missing. Yeah. That one, it's not highlighted. This one doesn't even have one. So there's only one up here, which he hasn't offered me the charm either. There isn't one here. That one's not highlighted. This one's red, but he's not off. It's like all the only 2 that still have a red dot, neither one of them are offering the charm. So I'm wondering if there's something I need. This one doesn't have either. And I've already done this one. So what's left? How is there 3 that I'm missing? I'm wondering if there's people that you come across somewhere. I'm gonna have to look this up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Katara gambling den. Wait a minute. It doesn't have it crossed off. But I remember doing this and I beat that person. But maybe I have to do it separately? Oh, stop it. Yeah, the fact that that's not even there anymore. Like the table. Oh wait, there it is.
また来たか。
Oh! Okay, so I beat him the one time, but I need to beat him again. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's not always in an inn. Sometimes it's like a separate thing. There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, this one I was pretty sure that I got the charm for. Yeah, because I remember it was like a whole thing. This was like a whole separate mission. This was actually the first location that was a separate... Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tokachi Ridge. I'm just going through each of them. Yeah. I mean, my money's increasing. I went from like 10,000 and I'm almost at 16,000 now. So, I mean, it's not a waste of time. Oh, come on. He's gonna pick up all the easy stuff. Yeah. It went all the way across the table, even practically rolled, but then didn't tap the other one? Yeah, bullshit. See, like, you make one mistake and they beat you. I try. Yeah. At least I got my money back. See, and he's not offering it either. So this isn't it either. Okay. Ishikawa Plain. Ooh. And it'll say and new charm. Duh. I'm okay, now we know it will say and new charm. I need more coffee. Let's do something silly. Yeah. Just to get it, yeah. I'm being crazy. Mm-hmm. I got lucky with that. Hey. I like all the masks and stuff. Hey. I mean, this stuff. Watch it be like massively difficult. Because the thing that made it complicated for me to find the locations was that let's run it into it like we did before. Yeah. There we go. And then when we do this one, it should slide it over on this flip side. It'll hit it. Boom! That was like a deflective move. Wow. Impressive. Okay. It's literally just gonna come down to me needing to find that fox box, and that fox box involves me just going around the whole map. That one whole area. Yeah. But what I was saying before is, so each map has an inn, basically. And to me, this was not the main area. This is the main area, because that's the market. And it has its own thing. Because see, it has its own thing. So I was thinking, oh, okay, I have that one done, I'm good. I forgot completely that there's a whole separate area. That's why I didn't, yeah, so there's obviously a couple of them like that, because I still have 2 more that I have to get. This one was, what again? Load, bitch. Oni's breath. And then Red Crane we've done. The sake house has one. See what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even realize that the sake house had one. I'm pretty sure it's up here. Yeah, see, it's like a separate thing, and it's called a sake house. So remember the other sake house that's where everything's green with the foresty area? I would not expect it to be here. So that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of why I haven't done these. It makes sense. Hi. I wanna play. What are we doing? But we're not. Where's the stuff? Excuse me, sir. I wanna go up there. It's not letting me. Do I need to go outside and like climb on the roof? I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do. Because remember, this is the one with the guy that was cheating or something like that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why can't I get in? Okay. Yeah, this is the one from the guy that cheated. You'll have to complete it before you can attempt this specific table. Luckily the table isn't rigged like his was. Okay, that's lovely, but it's not letting me up into that room now because those people are blocking it. So how am I supposed to do it again unless I don't need to do it again? I don't know. Oh, it's over here. I was thinking it was upstairs. See, this explains why I didn't have it. Because all of these are in different locations. Because each section of the map has an inn. And I was just thinking, go to the main inn. And that's it. But it's nice that they're in different locations and stuff, you know. Okay. This one's gonna be tough. I got lucky with that. Really lucky. Okay, so I've done this one too. Okay. We go back. Okay. We've done Oni's Breath, we've done the Red Crane, and we've done the Bifka House. And we've done the port. So we've done all of them. Wait. Katara, we did. southern coast. Pretty sure we did that one too. But we'll do it again. Oh, this one's like one of the easier ones. Supposed to be anyway. Because it's on two different sides of the table. I know what I can do. I can do... that. Fuck. It didn't land the way that I thought it would. Okay, and then this one is... what? It doesn't have that thing that it says normally. So that's not it either. Yeah, there's supposed to be 13 of them. Oh my god. Everything falling? Okay. Yeah, there's supposed to be like a whole bunch of them. But yeah, this and the final wolf box. Yeah, there's only 8, not 13. I've been to every location though that's on the list, and I've played all of them. This is kind of the same problem that I had with the final Kitsune box, is I went to every single location and the boxes were not there. So it's like, what? Yeah, because if you don't have... You'll take grasslands. Because we just did this one right here. Katara. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the one where I couldn't find him and he was like in a corner. Yeah, we just did that one. Tokachi Range. See, and it just says coin. If it just says coin, then that means that you've already done it. Ishikari Plain. That one just says coin. And that was Oni's breath, right? Yeah. Red Crane Inn up here, which is this. That one also just says coin. Teshio Ridge. Teshio Ridge, right? Oh. The sake house that's up here. Yeah, we did that too. Because remember it was like in this area. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going back through them all over again. But see, that's written in gold, not in... The word coin was written in gold, not red. So the ones written in red, I've done, but it's still not... See how they're... Okay. That one's only 50. I don't remember. Let's do some of these. And do this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that tells me the only two that I have left are the two where the word coin is written in red. It's not offering a charm, but I've already done them. So it's almost like they're bugged. Because there's two specific locations that still have, like, see how that has the red dot? Where it says coin, but it's in red. The other one was in gold. But I've done this, and this one was the one that I played that guy like 3-4 times, and it still didn't give me the thing. That one doesn't have one. See, and that one there's no red dot because I've done it. That one has a red dot. And this one has a red dot. So there's 3 that have red dots. And they all just say coin. And I was thinking, well, maybe, you know, because at the time that I did them before I beat the game, I was like, oh, maybe there's like a mission that I have to do, you know, and then it'll go through. I've done all the bounties, all the missions, all the stuff. I've completed the game. So I'm pretty much where everybody in the forums, yeah, I've pretty much done everything. And now there's just like 2 remaining that I've gone through every location on the map and done each one like multiple times and won them and still not received the charm. So I'm pretty much now where everybody else was at, because on the forums they were saying like the final fox box, and then there's like 2 then there's like the coin locations. So I got 1. No, I got 2, because I had 4 done, and then I got 2, and I still have 2 more. So I found 2, but all the rest of them, I had already gone through each of them and done, so I don't know. I personally think you have to play those like multiple times, but then it's like they need to tell you like that you have to play it multiple times to win it. Because to me, the reason I like the coin games is very similar to pool. Like when you shoot pool, which I love playing pool. My problem is nobody plays pool. Like nobody that I know plays pool. Because it's kind of a bar thing. But to have it in your house, like most people don't have a pool table in their house, because most people I know don't even have a house, they have an apartment. I have a dartboard. I'm pretty brutal when it comes to darts. But yeah, so that the coin game is very similar to pool to me. Same vibes, you know. Yeah. So, but I've been to each location and played them multiple times, and there's no charm offering, so I'm wondering, I'll have to look it up more online and see if like maybe certain ones are bugged or something. Because usually when something's bugged, it just means that like they fixed one issue with that location somewhere and then it caused a bug for something. Kind of similar with the Fox box, because I looked it up and it said, well, the Fox box is not in one designated location, because all of the Kitsune clans, like all their little dens and shit, not the fox dens like with the little cute little foxes on them, but like basically each location has like a fox shrine that you like bow to, and there's a little puzzle box on the shrine. Okay, well there's like 13 of those. No, 12. And the 12th one is not on a shrine like that. It's wherever the last wherever the last Kitsune den that you did with like the guys that you fight and you kill, it's supposed to be there. I don't remember what the very last one was that I did, because it was towards the end of the game. Because I remember there was 2 spots basically. the one in the upper northeast and the one that's like a little bit southwest of that on the opposite coast, there was like 2 red hideouts that I did. I went through all of them just to be sure and didn't find. So if it's supposed to be the very last one that you did, by logic it would be one of those 2. I went to all 12 of them and still didn't find it. And when I looked on Reddit, a lot of people were saying the same thing. There was some people that went through all of them and backtracked and did it and found it, and then there's some people that they went and backtracked like multiple times to each location and still didn't find it, and even circled like where it should be, and it's not there. So I'm basically missing like 2 charms for the coin game and 1 fox puzzle box, and everything else in the game is done. There's only one other thing on the game, and it's a merchant that appears after you've beaten the game. And I know where he's supposed to be on the map, and it doesn't show like his little thing. So I have to look up like how to get him to propagate in the game. I'm thinking once I actually buy everything in the game from all the merchants, because there's like a couple of masks that I don't have, then he'll show up. Because he doesn't use the flowers or the coins, he uses like the ghost thingies for currency. So I'm thinking I have to finish, which means I basically have to like redo some of the missions to get flowers, buy the rest of the masks, and then it will probably show him. So that's the only other thing that I can do, really. Because I'm not going to sit here on the stream and go through every fox location again. Because it's not the little dens with the little foxes that you rescue, because I've already rescued all of them. I already got the trophy for that. It's the Kitsune clan hideouts, basically. And around each hideout, there's a little miniature shrine that has a puzzle box on it. Yeah, it was on a video that I did, but it was the video that I deleted when I sat here with you and went through all of those. It was that video. I spent practically that whole video going from location to location and did not come across it. So there comes a point where it's like, been there, done that multiple times, still not coming across it. I don't know, it could be bugged out. And if it's bugged, the only other thing you can do is uninstall the game, reinstall it, and then replay the whole game all the way through again. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that you can do, and hope that you come across it. But then you run into the possibility of like, okay, you do all of that and still bugged out. Because usually if something's bugged, that's not going to change anything. Because there would have to be an update in order for that to go away. That's just like the bag of coin that was in that one place in that little shack. They patched that, and when they went through and patched a lot of stuff like that, they could have patched it out on accident, and then now it's just patched out and you can't get to it. It could be something like that, which is very possible. Yeah, that's why I'm like, you know, the completionist in me wants to get everything, you know, because it's just how I am. And this is the kind of game that I don't mind, like, just riding my horse around, you know. Like, okay. But that's not something I would do on stream. Yeah, like, if I do come across that puzzle box and get it, it will probably be off stream. The stuff that I don't have, basically, would be something that I come across, like, on my own, not during stream. And yeah. Because nobody wants to sit there and watch me just do that rinse and repeat. It'd be very boring to watch. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ow. Every time. It hits me in the arm every time. It doesn't like me very much. It doesn't help that I have an old rickety ghetto chair. It's basically a merchant that only appears. Yeah, like see, I still need to get this, which means I need the flowers. So in order to get the flowers, you have to do main missions. We can duel him and see if we get flowers from that. We'll just skip the cutscene. I don't know if this will do it. Because I redid a couple of settlements and didn't get anything for that either. Mm-hmm. Let's do. Poke, poke, poke. There we go. I like how it shows her using a sword, but I didn't use a sword. Oh, wait. Maybe that has something to do with it too. Maybe like I don't know. Cause I just do casual. Casual is like a medium to hard difficulty, but it shows you where stuff is. I usually play casually so I know where things are when I do a first game, like run through of something, and then, because you're still playing at like medium to hard difficulty, but it'll show you everything. Whereas like, it shows casual and then it shows easy. Easy is like easy mode. Casual is like, it's still difficult, but they tell you where stuff is. Yeah. So it's not completely easy. If it was easy, I'd be playing easy mode. So that's why I do casual. It's just difficult enough that it's a challenge. And it's not like easy mode where it's too easy. But then they also show you where things are, which I like. It's pretty. Yeah. So yeah, what I might do is end it here, and then later I might do a Dead by Daylight stream since there's not really a whole lot more to do with this. I mean, we got all of our fox dens, we got the paintings, we got the pillars. So we definitely we obtained a lot of stuff that we were missing. So it's literally just the last puzzle box and 2 games, and we'll have everything. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's kind of cold out, so I might go in the park and read or do some stuff. And then tonight, we'll do like a Dead by Daylight stream or something. Yeah. So this is a shorter stream, and I'd rather keep it that way. It's good and short. And then, yeah. So, you can. Okay. I plan on just being silly. I'm not gonna play seriously for Dead by Daylight because I don't want to. I'd rather just keep it casual and keep it fun. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know when I will start my stream tonight, but it'll be later tonight. Like later. After midnight. Yeah, and it'll also give me, because I have to go to work for a little bit. So, yeah, I work today. So I'm gonna end the stream, do some random stuff, and do my work shift. But it's not a full 12-hour shift, it's like 6 hours. I might stay a little bit over if they need me to, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hi. That's why I said it was gonna be random. Like, there's not really, yeah. But we'll have fun doing some Dead by Daylight. This game is pretty much finished at this point, so there's not really anything else to show. So this is literally the very last time you'll probably see this game on stream. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. Jamais.